Hey, this is Divine's Oracle, and I'm coming at you with a new one. I don't believe God is impressed with our churchy affairs. We need to go back to the place of prayer and take on God's cares. We need a word from Him that's worthy to be shared. I get the cause for unity and the need for fellowship, but I'm tired of churchy business and religious template scripts. There are people who need Jesus running amok in the streets while we're at the altar crying because we're overextended in flesh, caught up and stuck in some mess, distressed and depressed, caught up in our stress, and now we want God's compress. Had we stayed focused on God and all the people dying, not of a physical disease, but of the enemy's lying. See, massaging our flesh leaves no time to witness Christ, leaves no time to fight Satan, leaves no time to get it right, leaves no time to lead people to that saving, wondrous light. It leaves no time to protect the babes from the devil's plan to deplete their power, their anointing. He wants us all obsolete. We got all this church stuff we've put before God while we've convinced ourselves we're building up His yard so the enemy doesn't interfere. Where God doesn't abound, we're doing Satan's work for him. We're standing on His ground. The truth of the matter, God ain't feeling the show. He's got a kingdom to build. Folks, He's called on Skid Row. It's time to decide, are we really following Christ? Because Jesus changed lives and led people to the truth and didn't need a mic or tens of thousands in His pew. He said His will was to do His daddy's work. So are you about the mere building, or are you about being the church? All the churchiness ain't getting us no closer to God's door. We better live this life for Him, for we are eternally done for. All the offenses, backbiting and lying in the house ignite the enemy's destruction. He's an evil louse. I don't believe God is impressed by our churchy affairs. We need to go back to the place of prayer and take on God's cares. We need to go back to the place of prayer and take on God's care. We need to go back to the place of prayer and take on God's care. We need a word from Him that's worthy to be shared.